It's almost that time, y'all. We finna have a conference.
Oh, you started. Okay.
I'm not clipping that out. All this, because you clearly wasn't picking up what I was
I
putting
sure
down.
was.
At
I'm like,
all.
okay, it's about that time. I thought you thought told me we about to go.
No, it's about that time. We finna have this conference.
I'm ready. You ready?
Second year.
Not until I get the rest of these flyers and all this content. And I get some more tickets. I'm excited for this shit though.
I am too. I am too because we got a new group of people. Like it's a wild group of people this year.
Yeah, it
I thought
is.
last year was wild. We got some wild
Okay.
people in that group.
And a lot of them are the
Okay.
people who coming back, so
Yeah.
they'll be there. So
Because Diamond coming, ain't she?
you got Diamond,
Yeah.
because a part of the fashion show. So now some of them are in an elevated role.
Yeah.
So Shanice for jewelry, Diamond, Chanel for jewelry, Diamond for jewelry, Shannon. So all them go be there.
Accessories.
Yep.
Did you already pick the people who's modeling?
I got some of them, and then I got to reach out to some people I met in the modeling community.
Ooh.
So a few of them. Yeah, that's the part that made me most nervous.
Reaching
Why?
out to the people?
No, people coming to do it.
Why?
And then too, so you know how you talk about money trauma. You gotta remember I did events in the past before. So like the conference is my insecure thing. So just like y'all were telling me, like you gotta push it. Cause I go slow because I be like, I'm unsure about it. But I know it's trauma based because I used to do so many events back before I was this me. And it would be like mildly supported. Like you know how people like they hey man, I see what you're doing, I like it.
And then they don't come.
Yeah, or they don't donate, or like they watch. But it's like, oh, I ain't gonna get involved, even though this the dopest thing we got shaking.
That's
So,
crazy.
yeah. So y'all ain't never been through
But
that
you
like
gotta
that?
push past
I don't have
that.
events. I'm scared.
Yeah, you have said that though.
I'm shy.
She said she ain't never gonna have a conference.
I'm never going to have a conference.
I don't know. You
Because everybody may be there and I may not show up. I'll be like, whoo, video message from another state.
Not you popping
Thank
up
y'all
on the
for
screen.
coming. I appreciate it.
But you gotta remember, because we got like your small events to do. Like technically the content
What
days
small
are gonna
events
be
I don't
based
know.
off you. The networking look like, so I mean I'm gonna be there. It's like Beatlife and Cole, but that's you.
I'm sorry. What's
The content days.
Oh well, yeah, but that's different. I'm talking about
Like stand
Big?
up, like
yeah, like a
talk,
conference. Like people are coming there and I'm hosting an event like that.
I'm the
Yeah.
opposite. I want conferences in every state.
Listen.
I do.
I do. I want to try. I want to take you on the road for real.
But
like,
and that's what she's gonna try to hide. Like, oh, y'all doing conference? I'm coming. No, we gotta do you too.
yeah.
Cause we gotta think though for who you are for content. Like we were saying earlier, you're a Birdman. You know, I'm definitely Lil Wayne of content.
Like Birdman.
You get what I'm saying? Nicki Minaj. You get what I'm saying? So
And see, this is the thing. I'm 100% okay with intimate things like five or less people. Like that is my jam. Like how it was in March Madness. Like that.
Yeah.
That's my jam. And we're intimately working together. But as far as me getting up and speaking, I have never.
I want to be able to say, "Ooh, there's a lot of people out there."
No, I cannot.
A lot of people. I see
Not
you all way back there.
you want to have binoculars.
Because what y'all don't know is I used to have panic attacks, like pass out.
No, you told us.
They used to call the ambulance, have to take me to the hospital. That's how bad they were.
See, I be nervous, but once I actually start, that's when I'm like, okay, cool. Like,
yeah,
I can just let it go.
Crazy.
Like,
I can't.
and then also I see, like I do mine as more of like sections.
Yeah.
So we move in that type of way.
But that was so good about what you built too, is that like we know, what to expect and we know what's coming. You get what I'm saying? And it's so needed. A person can come to multiple of your conferences because they still got one or the other part they ain't did yet. You get what I'm saying? So that's the beautiful part about it. Okay, so we got new parts this year. So we have the networking games. We're gonna have a whole timing section for that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have the Q3 and Q4 game plan. So I'm going to teach this year. They're going to have the digital product. We're going to have like little binders that they can have too. We're going to have the fashion show. And then we're going to have a panel discussion. And, you know, this year we talked about it's broken down into tables as we do it. So there's the finance table. So we're going to have B and Credit Bay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Then I'm going to sit in the middle. And you're going to sit with me.
Okay.
And then we're going to have kind of more of a social media extension because we're going to, marketing extension because we're going to have Doc with engagement and Janelle at the other table.
Oh, this is going to be nice.
Yeah. So it's like, that's going to give a different dynamic. So what's the most exciting part of what we added this year?
Having this for me is the networking games.
Yeah.
Because I like to play games.
Well, yeah. And we got this app too, like the app I sent y'all. So we literally going to have like scavenger networking games. Like they're going to be able to gain points and win rewards.
What's the rewards?
I don't know. That's what we got to pick out.
Money?
It going to be stuff that costs money.
Okay. Can I win?
Huh? Can you win?
Yeah. I should be able to.
I think we may be part of the game, so like they may have to. I don't know. Well, I guess so if we play it right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It'll be fair. Well, yeah. I'm competitive, so I may win it all.
Okay.
One prize per person.
I'll play one game.
I was about to say people watching this is automatically thinking in their mind right now it's going to be unfair.
Right.
I'm gonna play one game.
Because they like I don't want to play if she's playing.
I'll play one game. That's it.
No, the whole thing is got a game though, so it's going to be more than one winner.
Okay.
So you can have first, second place because they add up points for different stuff you do.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the networking games. This is probably gonna be the best for me.
What about you, B? What's the exciting part for you this year?
The panel.
The panel?
Yeah.
You like panels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Especially it broken down. So like being able to have like finance questions, that's gonna go crazy because you gotta remember the panel is based off of like we'll have topics in case they don't have questions, but it's based off their questions.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people are gonna ask them finance questions.
They are 100% because
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people have credit questions.
they do, but the thing is, I feel like with that, y'all can double team those questions because what the problem is, at least that I noticed, is that a lot of people have those financial issues or whatever the case may be, in whatever capacity that they have it. But then there's also a certain level of shame that's associated with it, and being in a space where you don't know anybody, and to be like, oh yeah, my account, whatever. They're less inclined to actually say anything. But with her and Credit Bay next to each other, when someone asks a credit question, she can double back with the finances. Because they could be wanting to know, but just scared out of fear of being judged. Because a lot of the times, when we in rooms with other entrepreneurs, people forget. Entrepreneurs are entrepreneurs, so they still have those ups and downs. You just assume like, oh, from what I see, this person is this, and this, and that may not be the case.
Yeah, and stuff like that. Which makes me think of this question for y'all. How do y'all feel about the current climate of business, especially coming from a TikTok perspective? Because we all supersized our businesses on TikTok, but we are all now in an extreme supersize because we're able to do so much off TikTok. And there's a lot of businesses that don't understand that. But there's a climate to it right now. How y'all feel about that?
Go ahead, B.
Y'all know I ain't fooling with TikTok right now, so I don't really be on there. It hasn't affected me. I mean, I still do put stuff, on the TikTok shop and stuff, but I've moved to Instagram, YouTube, and then my Facebook group is insane right now. And
are you still leaving money on the table with them?
That's the crazy thing is I have been for so long of just like not being active, but I've definitely been active. So we nurturing, we getting them there.
See, for me, I used to love TikTok. In the beginning, I loved TikTok, but I always loved Instagram for the intimacy that it gave. But I used to love TikTok, and that's where most of my exposure is, but I make more money on Instagram.
Yeah.
Because of how intimate it is. Even though I have 10 times less followers, I make more money.
Yeah.
Because the impact is higher. With TikTok, and I feel like that's one of the problems. When it comes to going viral or, building a community over there, you have people that come for many different reasons. Some people are just, they liked the video, so they follow just off of habit. Other people actually come to be a part of the community. And then also with TikTok, being picky as far as showcasing your content to the same people over and over again, you're always in the space of gathering new eyes, unless you
Yeah.
go to the friends tab, which means you also always have to approach things with new eyes to get people over there to binge watch everything. Versus Instagram, they show your content to the people following you, it pops up, so you get opportunity to nurture more,
Mm-hmm.
which allows you to make more money.
That's true. That's true. So I definitely like the climate, and I like that y'all spoke to like y'all experience. What about the people on TikTok? Like, there's a lot of business owners there. Like, I feel like there's a separation of business owners because TikTok, of course, there's a lot of professionals, high ticket people, high earning people, high developing people. Like us, but we turned into that, right? We didn't like, me and you, Ursula, came in with a certain skill set, but B, like literally from the bottom, you get what I'm saying? And us, we grew. So of course with TikTok leaving, there's how are people going to still get that advantage that they got. But I think what I'm trying to ask you is the climate of people who have a TikTok business. Like majority of what they do, it's a TikTok business, meaning we can't even imagine it without TikTok yet.
Right.
How do y'all feel about those people?
I feel like, especially with right now with the whole TikTok ban being up in the air, it's kind of forced people to look at different avenues. I feel like, if anything, this is a wake-up call, because tomorrow, not even though I know we got months to the ban, but they're basically telling you tomorrow you could be completely out of business.
And most people left jobs for it. So it's like, I would say like now is the time that they need to be going and saying, hey, meet me on Instagram. Hey, meet me on YouTube. Hey, meet me on Facebook. Meet me on Twitch. Whatever they, that
My
way.
email list, wherever, because
That way people
how it's
can
set
have
up
it.
right now, shoot, if they shut it down today, you done lost your whole income base.
Yeah.
Especially if you didn't have your system set up prior to where if somebody purchased for you, they're now on your subscriber list, they're now getting regular emails from you, you've now ushered them to other places that they can connect with you, you've lost your entire income base. That comes for repeat customers, all of that gone down.
And they
the
don't
drain.
even like, that's like TikTok shop and stuff, but the people who just get paid from views, like, you're not gonna get that from the other areas. Like, I mean, yeah, you can if you built it already, but listen, YouTube ain't no joke. Instagram ain't no joke. Like, you gotta really nurture them in order to continue to get the views.
Yeah. And a lot of people have used, in my opinion, one platform as a crutch. Like, even though it's, TikTok, but even still, a lot of the times people use one specific platform as a crutch, whether that be Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok, whichever one is giving them the most rewards at the moment, because it's all momentary. That's the one that they lean and put all of the efforts in and abandon everything else, so that now when it's time to migrate back over to these spaces, you starting over. You back at ground zero. Yeah, you have the tools and stuff to build a community, but the groundwork that goes into it is crazy.
Yeah. So y'all know I forecasted a little bit. I have a really strong forecast. And I believe as we progress through the market, through all the stuff that's coming and changes, I think this is more of a long-term forecast. So I say 10, 15 years, right? I think the economy is going to make majority of us content creators. So let's say it like this. Let's look at it like this. If you create bots, or robots more rather, to do all the warehouse jobs, all the call center jobs, so you minimize those. If you think you're anything to do with an economy, especially in America, what would you do that's still going to make all of those businesses money? Allow everybody to be a content creator.
Yeah. But as you notice, you'll see a lot of businesses have portals on their websites for people to sign up for content creation.
Yeah.
That wasn't the case even a year ago. Because they to not be able to recognize that you need that organic content creation from sources outside of just the business, it's crazy.
Yeah. So like that's happening kind of right now with a market. So like we have the boom of the digital product market. So how do y'all feel about that?
I feel like it's very fruitful, but I feel like, again, some people use it as a crutch,
Yeah.
as a heavy crutch. And then a lot of the times it's not true community building. What I noticed with, the digital marketing side of it, the product marketing, whatever, is that the most of the time when you see that type of content, it's just, POV, I started digital marketing and now I'm making $10,000 a month. Which half of them be lying. But
Dang.
They say they come in a packet. Hey,
they do.
turn your video on,
They
tell them you made $12,000 last month, okay?
Yep.
Yeah, half of them be lying. I mean, but at the same time, none of it is anything nurturing anything. It's just POV, you started doing this and now you making money. POV, you did and now you're making money. It's the same
really
video.
Nurturing off of the amount because people want and they're like, ooh,
it's feeding into that high desire.
Yeah, that amount just looks so good, and she did it in 30 days. Like I can do that. So of course they spend their $500 and then
be looking stupid.
Don't got the marketing down. So.
But the problem is, even the people who are making the money don't know what to do with it. Or if there was no plan, so many of them people don't spent that money. I made $50,000. I spent it. I made $60,000. I spent it.
I do know one that I watched quite often, and she know what she doing. She done already bought her a house in another country. Yeah. She done, she got her dream car, but she did it to where it's in the right time frame to like really write it off or something like that. That she was saying. So she's very knowledgeable and she does make the money, but there are some out here that just blow it.
Yeah, it puts us in position. Even with the conference, like I pray and hope that a lot of digital marketers come, and we've seen some great additions of what we have. From Shanice to a couple people that's coming, and even the way we use it. Like we all have already been using digital products, but we use it in a way where it's formatted into our business, and then we built from there. Product prime example is UB. So this what I be wondering sometimes. Do you ever feel a type of way that people, because technically, I don't know if you ever looked at it like this. The format for this success is you. The only thing they're doing it in an MLM form, and they're basing it off of selling the dream. But Faceless, that was you. Digital products, that was you. You had the vision, and then you had us to help with that vision to make it bigger. You made your digital products physical. You tailor really well to your audience. You didn't leave them on one platform. You have your conference. You're a part of a team. You're speaking. Yeah. So you have the perfect picture of it. But do you ever feel some type of way that people are like out here selling your starter pack?
No.
The starter pack without us, by the way, I just want to put that out there.
Oh my God.
Because it ain't no boot camp involved, So
Also, do you have you really just sat with the fact that you have been successful on 4 different platforms?
You have a big really single person Facebook group. Like you have 20,000 people. Instagram popping. TikTok popping. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? YouTube doing where you monetize now.
Almost at 7K.
But you have been extremely successful on 4 different platforms.
But I think it's because I built them not together but together. Yeah. It wasn't just follow me on here. No, I want you to go get into the free Facebook group. Oh, you want to watch me cash stuff again? Go ahead and hit the YouTube, and then of course me running from Instagram for so long, but then now Instagram is one of my favorites. So
Instagram is the place. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, Instagram.
Folks finna believe you. We gotta get you a course at this point because they
like your wife and TikTok. I mean, literally, it was side chick.
No, it was literally
short-term fun.
Everything that you said, I did, and I went from a dead Instagram to almost 30,000 followers. Yeah,
that's crazy.
My stories have crazy views. My videos, and all I had to do was listen. So
That's
just
crazy.
saying.
But no, for real, like I said, Instagram is the wife, TikTok is the side chick. Because TikTok fun, it's a place you go to unwind, relax, and you got to go to Instagram, and you got to come home, help your wife cook dinner. You got to, you got to take care of the kids. You got to do all of this. But Instagram is so much more rewarding. Like the more you pour into Instagram, the more you get out of it. Versus with TikTok is I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
And that's how it's always been over there. But everybody sees the fun of it. You know how many people get to 1 million followers and a lying? I mean, but at the same time, none of it is anything nurturing anything. It's just POV, you started doing this and now you're making money. POV, you did and now you're making money. It's
really
video.
Nurturing off of the amount because people want, and they're like, oh, that high desire. Yeah, that amount just looks so good, and she did it in 30 days. Like I can do that. So of course they spend their $500 and then
be looking stupid.
Don't got the marketing down. So.
But the problem is, even the people who are making the money don't know what to do with it. Or if there was no plan, so many of them people have spent that money. I made $50,000. I spent it. I made $60,000. I spent it.
I do know one that I watch quite often, and she know what she's doing. She done already bought her a house in another country. Yeah. She done, you know what I mean? Like she got her dream car, but she did it to where it's in the right time frame to like really write it off or something like that. Yeah. She was saying. So she's very knowledgeable and she does make the money, but yeah, there are some out here that just blow it.
Yeah, I mean that's what puts us in position. Even with the conference, like I pray and hope that a lot of digital marketers come, and we've seen some great additions of what we have from Shanice to a couple people that's coming, and even the way we use it. Like we all have already been using digital products, but we use it in a way where it's formatted into our business, and then we built from there. Product prime example is UB. So this what I be wondering sometimes. Do you ever feel a type of way that people, because technically, I don't know if you ever looked at it like this. The format for this success is you. The only thing they're doing it in an MLM form, and they're basing it off of selling the dream. But Faceless, that was you. Digital products, that was you. You had the vision, and then you had us to help with that vision to make it bigger. You made your digital products physical. You tailor really well to your audience. You didn't leave them on one platform. You have your conference. You're part of a team. You're speaking. Yeah. So you have the perfect picture of it. But do you ever feel some type of way that people are like out here selling your starter pack?
No.
The starter pack without us, by the way. I just want to put that out there.
Oh my God.
Because it ain't no boot camp involved,
Also, do you have you really just sat with the fact that you have been successful on 4 different platforms? Mm-hmm. Like
you have a big single person Facebook group. Like you have 20,000 people. Instagram popping. TikTok popping. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? YouTube doing what you monetize now.
Almost at 7K.
But you have been extremely successful on 4 different platforms.
But I think it's because I built them not together but together. Yeah. Like it wasn't just follow me on here. No, I want you to go get into the free Facebook group. Oh, you want to watch me cash stuff again? Go ahead and hit the YouTube. And then of course me running from Instagram for so long, but then and now Instagram is one of my favorites. So
Instagram is the place. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Yeah, like Instagram.
Folks finna believe you. We gotta get you a course at this point because they
like your wife and TikTok.
I mean, literally, it was chick. No, it was literally I did
short-term fun.
Everything that you said, I did, and I went from a dead Instagram to almost 30,000 followers. Yeah, that's crazy. Like my stories have crazy views, my videos, and all I had to do was listen. So
that's just saying. But no, for real, like I said, Instagram is the wife, TikTok is the side chick because TikTok fun. It's a place you go to unwind, relax, and you gotta go to Instagram, and you gotta come home, help your wife cook dinner. You gotta take care of the kids. You gotta do all of this. But Instagram is so much more rewarding. Like the more you pour into Instagram, the more you get out of it. Versus with TikTok is I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah.
And that's how it's always been over there. But everybody sees the fun of it. You know how many people get to 1 million followers and account gets shut down?
Too many.
Crazy.
Instagram don't even shut you down unless you for real over there cutting the food.
Yeah, you gotta be, or your account get hacked and they mess it up.
Mm-hmm.
But it gotta be some of all of that for them to even think about it.
Like you gotta be showing your ass, your raw ass, for IG to shut you down.
Yeah. So now we're at the point where y'all get to ask me some questions. With the conference coming up, so I'm ready.
This is your second conference.
Yeah.
How do you feel with this one approaching compared to the first?
With the first one, I went through so much with God because I had to commit to it, right?
Yeah.
And with this one, what's actually better, and this is something I feel like every high developing, high earning person need to know. This one is so much better because of me already having an established team. Mm-hmm. So like I had like y'all last year, which it was us three, but it was still kind of just like, I think I'm gonna have a conference, y'all. So just mark out this date.
Yeah, and we'll see.
And I got a building, and that's it. Like I got a building, and a couple folk bought a ticket, which it still turned out great, big. And shout out to Banu Events because the building looked great. Mm-hmm. This year we're gonna have more. So I already did like the balloons, the letters. Like I say, having the DJ, having this section out, adding the fashion show. Mm-hmm. I'm much more excited. And it's much easier because I have the help and it's established, it's a structure. Mm-hmm. And I don't feel like I gotta wrestle with God for him to get me to be like, hey, this is it, bro. Yeah. Like I'm with you. Everything, like this is not hard for you to do. You got the experience to do it. You're just committing to it. And it's still crazy. Like it's like saying, my wife said, like I'm doing this in a city that I'm not from, nor do I live in. Right. That's still the biggest flex. That still shocks me. Cause people be like, oh, you don't live in Houston? No. You from it? No. Wait. But you a big dog.
It was God chosen.
Right. Cause they be like, why you want to do it in Dallas? He didn't tell me to do it in Dallas. He told me to move to Dallas. Yeah. They live in Dallas. And of course now I do things in Dallas. But Houston is, and when I think about it, now that I've gotten past that point too, it makes sense because think about it. Drake has a house in Houston. Yeah. 50 Cent moved to Houston and even establishing his studio in Shreveport. Wow. So it be really me understanding that I don't got to look at numbers, even though I can do some crazy numbers. Mm-hmm. Don't look at do I have 1 million followers or 1 million people or even $1 million yet. Mm-hmm. I have the structure. I got the team. Like I literally got some of the people that's the best. Look at what we just said about me. Look at what we just said about you. You get what I'm saying? And I did my portion in my job of that. So it's like, man, it feels good. Yeah. For real. Yeah.
So where did the fashion show part come from?
So, early this year, I got into the modeling, went to the J Bowling auditions, and fashion has always been embedded in it, even now, fresh, Shout out to my man, I ain't fresh.
You ain't fly, you ain't bumping like I'm bumping, you ain't saying nothing, homie.
You ain't fresh as I'm in. So I love that part about what I do, and it's the trifecta of Matt from Mississippi, and that's the personality, right? Yeah. CEO Coach Matt, that's just the base of everything, the coaching, but we can't leave out Juice Corp and Juice and Style because that is literally kind of like the branding behind it. Like nothing I do, and this is shout out to Ursula because she always make me realize this. Mm-hmm. And I really owe the modeling a big part to her because of the simple fact, because you kept telling me, you had told me last year, I was like, I need to do something with content. Because of course I mix it up, I can follow the trends, but we were getting way off from doing trends late last year. And you was like, everything you do when you do fashion, work. You were like, you did the Walmart deal because you were doing fashion. You was like, anytime you made Juice Corp page because on Math Mississippi, everybody kept saying, bro, you need a fashion page. just randomly in comments, even in the coaching videos, folks like, "Hey, outfit though." Like I hear you talking coaching, but it's like the 7th outfit that I hit this week. So when you told me that, once again, it was another thing of like, okay, bro, let's stop hiding.
Right.
Let's take the advice from the people around us so I can get out of my own imposter syndrome. I can get out of my own self-sabotage of just, oh, it's just fashion. No, let's put this in there. And it's no coincidence that we got all these fashion brands around us. Always have.
Yeah, because you attract them.
I attract them. You know what I'm saying?
It's not just fashion. Like, you have people that literally live and breathe clothing.
Yeah.
It completely depicts how their day is gonna go.
Yeah.
It completely depicts how they gonna move in their business that day.
Yeah. And I really think there's more that's gonna come from that too, like in the future. So I want everybody to stay tuned because there's definitely more that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I can't wait for this conference.
Listen, it's gonna be crazy. So our last few questions. Listen, this one's kind of like a poll.
Not a poll.
Yeah. Drake or Kendrick? Y'all don't know I'm Drake. You know what I'm saying? And listen, all my dark skinned people, y'all have to let it pass. Because somebody told me the other day, they said, "Hey, bro, I dare you." But listen.
So far from what I've heard right now, it's Kendrick for me. It's Kendrick.
I'm going to bow out because I don't even know.
90s R&B only person.
I have not. I don't know what's going on.
So
I'm guessing they're in a beef.
Yes.
Oh, she said she guessing they in a beef.
I mean, the way you said it, it's like
a beef is an understatement. They're in the slaughterhouse.
Yeah, we ain't even had this good of competition ever.
Right.
This is like watching a Game 7 series of the finals. Like, this is like the ability to watch the Super Bowl over and over again. Like, this is different. Like,
so do they just like randomly pick who they want to be with? Or
No.
Nah.
Did they call them out?
It started with Kendrick.
Oh, he called Drake out?
He called him and J. Cole out.
Yeah.
J. Cole bowed out though. He said, I'm living life right now.
And there is really a 20v1 on Drake. Like,
yeah.
And like when Metro and Future, which they used to be our homies, especially Future and Drake, had some differences and they did their thing. Everybody brought out a diss track. Rick Ross, diss Drake, everybody. Everybody. So it literally is a 20v1.
Yeah.
But y'all know what's crazy from a business perspective. And somebody said, they was like, hey, they are going to make so much money from this.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
That they was like, this might actually be a hoax.
That's what I was about to ask. Do y'all really think it's real? Or, I mean, some they probably are.
I don't know.
I feel like some are strategic.
I can't put it past.
Like it may not be real. It's how quick they coming out with it.
Yeah.
It feels like I'm gonna talk about this, but then also Kendrick is very calculated. And if you start to, like for me, I study people, like relationships, friendships, whatever. I study people from the moment that I meet them, every little thing that they do. And I feel like if Kendrick is that type of person, and if you study someone, how they rap, the things that they talk about, you can pretty much predict what they're gonna bring up.
I think they didn't mind the beef. That's the most logical answer. But I would never put it past.
How do you fall sitting down?
We almost made it through the entire.
Oh no! How did I do it? How do you fall sitting down? We just talked about you falling, and now you. Okay.
Oh my god! Oh my god! How did I fall sitting down?
At this point, y'all, I'm ready to go home because I don't.
Oh my god!
Just come to the conference at this point.
July 13th.
See this in person.
Because I don't understand. I really don't.
Oh my god.
Listen, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. You're watching this on YouTube already. B has a YouTuber. We gotta get Ursula's YouTuber.
I started the YouTube. I started it. What's it
really?
called? Yes, I started. I have the business one. I haven't really been posting over there, and I have the personal one.
So it's just heavy on the content?
Heavy on the content and from Urs.
Okay. And mine is B.Budgeted.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of afraid when anytime Ursula say personal one, because it makes me be like, one day she's gonna come out and tell all her stories. I am so afraid.
I'm like, you know what?
I thought about doing a personal one because y'all know I got my camera, so I'm about to be just
vlogging. I think you should have one release page. I feel like that's really good. Like one release page so that you can just post whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't have to think about the fact that it needs to be edited. Because even on my personal page, even though I have videos that are curated, I'm still going to post stuff that's just random. And
ever since I've been on
social
social media, it's all been business.
Yeah, and your stuff is so branded.
And I've tried, like I've made personal pages, but I never took it serious because I had to 50 million business pages. So
I just have a release page so you can post whatever it is that you want. And it adds back that fun to social media because a lot of the times, especially with us in business, we forget that it's fun. It's supposed to be fun.
So we'll have it created tonight.
Look at her. Look at her. I want y'all to be looking out. We're going to be doing networking. We're going to be doing networking get-togethers that you guys can come to. We're going to establish a Texas plan, so y'all can look forward to seeing us in Austin, San Antonio. We're going to double back to Dallas. Then we're going to have content days as well. You get what I'm saying? Where you guys can come and watch us make content. We are even going to have a portion where you guys can come and make some content, get a few tips from us. And then, of course, you have our services. And for all of the people who are like, listen, I need all of the above, man. I need somebody to help me with social media engagement, sales and development, content, my finances, my credit, email marketing. Listen, email me. You get what I'm saying? Beatlife Biz, B-I-Z-E, @gmail.com. And you guys are going to see links for things like that. You know, you can message me. We're going to catch you in a comment. So even if you comment, we don't make it hard around here, baby. But listen, y'all stay tuned. Y'all got anything else for me?
Rubs hands like Birdman.
We'll see y'all there.